The breakdown you're about to watch is brought to you by We Want Picks Premium Membership. Premium membership gets you all sorts of exclusive content, early bets, fantasy tools, and betting guides. Check it out now, WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member. Get ahead of these betting lines and get access to all of the tools now with an optimizer. We have a DraftKings optimizer available to you at the same low price of $10 a month. That's $2.50 a week. You get all of our bets early, all of our fantasy content early. You get betting tools and now a DraftKings optimizer, DraftKings ownership, and everything you need to build now up to 150 lineups with just a few clicks. WeWantPicks.com at the top. Click Become a Member. It is only $10 a month. All right, $10 a month. You have one good week. You pay for the whole year. WeWantPicks.com at the top. Click Become a Member. And as always, if you want $50, all you need to do is go to WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our betting partners. Make a deposit, and I will send you $50 as a thank you. That's WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up, make a deposit. I'll send you $50. Next up, at UFC 278, we have the co-main event of the evening. We have Paulo Costa taking on Luke Rockhold. Paulo Costa is 13-2 overall, 3-2 in his last 5, and he's coming off back-to-back losses. Luke Rockhold is 16-5 overall, 2-3 in his last 5, coming back after 3 years away. Paulo Costa, for this weight class, is a pretty massive human being with a ton of power, a ton of output, and a surprising amount of cardio for his body. He comes forward with heavy, fast punches with a relentless pace, and on average, he lands 7 significant strikes per minute, which is almost double everybody else in this division. He also has very good takedown defense at 80%, which he will need to use here, or might need to use, because Luke Rockhold is a very good wrestler. You might disagree with my statement that he has good cardio, but I encourage you to go back, watch that Yoel fight. It's clear that Paulo Costa was dog tired, but he just continues to push forward, push that pace, and doesn't quit regardless of how heavy he may be breathing. Some of you watching this, and we talked about this a few times today, some of you watching this might be newer to MMA, and you're not going to know who Luke Rockhold is. You don't, maybe you don't recognize his name, you haven't seen him fight. You're just like, holy shit, who's that handsome guy? But he's the former middleweight champion of the world. He won the belt in 2015 when he destroyed Chris Weidman for it. But then he lost it in a rematch. He already beat Michael Bisping. This was a last-minute, Michael stepped up on short notice rematch, and Luke Rockhold got flatlined. That's how Michael won the belt. He got flatlined with an overhand. And Luke's a very talented wrestler who developed his hands, and that turned him into a kickboxer. So while he is a credentialed wrestler, his fighting style is a rangy striker. He was a part of American Kickboxing Academy at its peak when they had Daniel Cormier, Khabib, Luke, and Cain Velasquez. All of them are champions or were champions, and they almost were able to get all 4 of them to become champions at the exact same time. And the issue was always Cain Velasquez and his injuries. Anyway, Luke Rockhold is a very, very good fighter. At some point, though, this sport does pass you by. Luke coming back at 38 years old, at middleweight, meaning, this is a hard weight class to be old in because people still hit hard, but they're still fast. They're still talented. It's a hard weight class to be old in. So 38 years old, coming back at middleweight after years, 3 years away and injuries. It's just so tricky to do. I will say he looks absolutely amazing in his training footage and Instagram and all. Like, he looks like he's in incredible shape.
Relax.
And I think Luke is coming back because he loves to fight, obviously. And obviously it's also how he earns a living. But coming back after 3 years away, all the things I just mentioned, and shooting straight to the top of the division to fight the number 3 guy in the world, I think it's just too much. After that layoff at this age, I think they should have give him some middle of the road, like, I don't know who they should have given him, but give him a middle of the road guy. Let him get that win, shake it all off, and then come back. So I think Paulo Costa wins this fight. Again, premium members had access to our bets nice and early. I got Paulo Costa at minus 265 a couple of weeks ago. He's sitting at 350 today. I imagine that'll come up. It may come back down after some people check out Luke Rockhold's training footage because he does look good. But I'm all on Paulo Costa. I placed that bet. I placed it early. If you were a premium member, you would have seen that bet early. You would have seen the line and potentially gotten this bet before that move. Become a premium member at WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member. Jakey Boy, what do you think?
Yeah, this is going to be like the Alexander Gustafsson. I mean, you try to come back, you're a former top dude, you've been knocked out, and then all of a sudden, we all know how this is going to play out. I mean, he's even growing out the beard to try to protect his chin. We saw Cody Garbrandt try to do that. Now Luke Rockhold's got the big beard. Also, TJ Dillashaw has grown a beard out to try and protect his chin. It doesn't work. Paulo Costa, I know that he is kind of I don't want to say he's the laughing stock, but he's kind of he clowns around a lot on social media. And I think a lot of people think that he doesn't really take the sport seriously because of the way that he kind of acts sometimes. And the fact that he flat out got embarrassed by Izzy. I mean, that was an awful, bad look for him. He finally got a title shot, looked completely awful, got embarrassed in that matchup. But this dude takes it serious, and he showed up this week. He says he's his lightest he's ever been coming into fight week. And they've mentioned before, leading up to fights and commentary, that nobody outworks this dude. This dude that's all he does is just train nonstop. And he mentioned the UL fight, and I'm glad you brought that up as well, because I think, if anything, if Luke wants to stand with this dude, he's going to get knocked out. If he wants to try to wrestle this dude, I don't think it's going to be possible. You saw UL try to take shots. I know UL isn't really a wrestler anymore. Obviously, he was an Olympic wrestler, right? I mean, he was a high-caliber wrestler, but he never really tried to use that effectively in MMA, but he still can wrestle, and he tried to take some good shots on Costa, and Costa started his career as a very dangerous grappler. He's a very well-versed grappler. So people that think that Luke Rockhold might be able to come in and just shoot a double and take Costa down, it's not going to happen. He's going to be able to defend those takedowns. Even if he's able to get him, if he's getting taken down, I think he can still scramble back to his feet. This is just a bad matchup. I understand, come back, get your payday. I'm sure he's still getting paid a lot because he was a former champion and this and that, but it's a Costa play all the way. I got the same minus 265 as you did, and I love that value. It's minus 350 now, and I'll ride Costa. Well, it's weird terminology there, but
what is funny is I think I saw a tweet or something that Paulo Costa said, "I am the best looking guy in MMA. And it's just an honor to fight the number 3 or number 4 guy," or something like that. Because, I mean, Luke Rockhold's a handsome dude. He was dating what's-her-name before she turned into a mess. The heroin addict who shaved her head. And oh, man.
Britney Spears?
No. Close. Oh, man. Whatever. Famous singer. Whatever. I'll see the name.
Avril Lavigne?
No. Hey, that is funny because that's the name that pops up in my head, and it's obviously not Avril Lavigne. It's just freaking Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Poor girl. Or no, whoa, shouldn't say girl.
Yeah, Demi was...
Poor,
no. She's back. Anyway, when Demi was Demi, $8,700 for Paulo Costa, I think that's incredible value in DraftKings. Incredible value. There is risk here, right? Luke Rockhold could make us all look dumb as hell. He's the former champion of the world. That's something Paulo Costa couldn't do. For all we know, Luke Rockhold is working his wrestling. He is a wrestler. That's what he is. He's just got really good at striking, so he started striking. But maybe after getting knocked out a couple of times, 3 years away, maybe he's just going to turn into a wrestler again. I still think Paulo Costa gets it done. I think Paulo Costa wins this fight. $8,700 seems like incredible value. Minus 265 seemed like incredible value. Will you have him in your DraftKings lineup?
Yes.
Okay.
And that didn't sound like a confident yes, but that was more of like a hell yes. Yeah, he's definitely a lot.
I actually do like the more and more in the Monkey Knife Fight strike line. I do not think Paulo Costa is just going to sleep Luke Rockhold in a minute. 28 strikes seems pretty low. Luke Rockhold's very good. Like, he's a very good fighter. I'm not trying to pretend he's not good. He should not have lost to Michael Bisping. Like, that was it was literally a lucky punch. That's all that was.
He's had a few lucky punches, hadn't he?
He destroyed Chris Weidman when he was good. He's destroyed a bunch of people, but he's old, slower, weaker. But he looks
has passed him by.
I mean, that's literally how I opened the end of this breakdown here. At some point, the sport passed you by.
It was a great line there.
That's what I do, guys. WeOnPicks.com/bets Sign up with any one of our betting partners, make a deposit, and I'll send you $50 as a thank you. WeOwnPicks.com/bets. Sign up, make a deposit, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. I'll send you $50, however you want it.